For those of you who are curious on how exactly I'm going to mount this thing, me and you both are trying to figure this out. Hello, what's up, you all? Today I have a few things going on. If you all seen my previous vlog, I went to the hardware store so I can try to find some tools, some additional tools to hang my pegboard up on the wall. I don't know if you all could see it back there, but that's the pegboard. When I went to the hardware store the last time, the guy who I previously worked with, he was not there. So I kind of just got frustrated and I was like, let me just go home and try to find someone on TaskRabbit to see if they would be able to assist me with mounting this pegboard. I know people typically get TVs mounted or shelves mounted, so excuse me. So I was like, I'm pretty sure that someone can help me out with mounting this pegboard. So that is the major thing on my to-do list today. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to do today, is make me something to eat until the guy who's going to mount my pegboard arrives. And then I'm pretty much just going to edit all day today. Even though I don't go into office, this is my shirt that I like to wear around the house. Coffee and editing kind of day, because that's usually what kind of day it is I'm pretty much in the crib taking care of some things around the house, but for the most part I am editing tons of video. So I'm gonna stop talking you all's ear off and go ahead and make me something to eat. Oh, one last thing, let me just show you all the wall and how it's looking now before he actually gets here. This is where I originally had it mounted. Let me turn the light on. I originally had it mounted here. This is the Velcro that it was mounted with. As you can see, it completely fell off the wall. So yeah, I'm just like fed up, and I'm like, let me just have him come and hang these two properly. The vision is to make this entire wall like a gallery wall, because it's just so many like things going on. I have no idea like what that top thing is. I have no idea what it is. So there's a vent, there's some type of like smoke detector, some other thing, electrical panel, and this, I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate to having a big electrical panel somewhere present in their home. And I feel like it's such a task, like if it's in a primary or prominent area in your place, like to just like find something to cover it. So I'm hoping when he comes, he can mount this in a way where I can easily have all of my tools able to hang on here without falling. But then also, if I need to get to the electrical panel, hopefully it's on here in a way where I can easily just like pop it off, hit the circuit breaker if needed, and then put the pegboard back on the wall and continue to just use my supplies as needed. But I figured this is a good spot for it, because how often do you really need to reset a circuit breaker? And I'll just be cautious of whatever I'm using or plugging up, and just making sure that I'm using stuff like extension cord. Yeah, that's the goal, that's the vision. So hopefully we can get that done today. For those of you who are curious on how exactly I'm going to mount this thing, me and you both are trying to figure this out. So yeah, let me make some breakfast and check back in with you all when he arrives and once it's all done. So
Zaga sound. Zaga now. Yeah. Zig it. Yo, let's do this. Bomb bed, bomb floor against wall. We sex them all till them call me. And the girls, them sugar, that's all. Welcome the king of the dance hall. Bomb bed, bomb floor against wall. We sex them all till them call me. And the girls, them sugar, that's all. Welcome the king of the dance hall. Hello, meet body girl. Here in the mirror. Got you no, give me no icky girl. Don't you dare. Get the stiffy. Remove your underwear and make me ram it, stick it, jam it without. Y'all forget sex down. Who that ask me why? Can it be asked the question?
Okay, you guys, so the pegboard is mounted along with some planters. Now, it was a process. I'm so happy I went ahead and got a professional to hang it, because I probably would have been at the hardware store like multiple times by now and still not have this thing mounted on the wall. But I was really trying to go with something that I can easily remove, because this is covering an electrical panel, and he advised me, he was like, you know, you really shouldn't be covering this up. And I was like, well, can you hang it in a way so that I can easily remove it in case I need to get back there? And he was like, well, if you're going to be hanging like camera equipment and supplies, you probably don't want to put it up there in a way where it's not completely sturdy. So I appreciate like his like frankness and just being straight up about it. But he did leave me a drill bit, because I don't have one of these. I do have my own little mini drill, because I'm always like doing these types of like DIY projects and stuff. So he left me this. He only mounted it with 4 screws. So if need be, I can just simply undrill it and hit the circuit breaker. But I'm praying and I'm hoping that I won't need to do that. I'm trying to think, how often do I actually like do that realistically in life? And it's not a ton. And if it's needed, at least I have the piece to unscrew it and get it done. So this is what it looks like. Obviously there is some cleanup that needs to be done. I just got through cleaning the floor. It had a bunch of debris from drilling in the wall, but this is the residue. So on my end, I am going to finish cleaning up and then check back in with you all once I have this actually all set up, and probably do another video later on down the line, so that way you can see the entire process and I can just talk through everything that went on.
Yeah. Zaga sound. Zaga now. Yeah. Zig it. Yo, let's do this. Bomb bed, bomb floor against wall. We sex them all till them call me. And the girls, them sugar, that's all. Welcome the king of the dance hall. Bomb bed, bomb floor against wall. We sex them all till them call me. And the girls, them sugar, that's all. Welcome the king of the dance hall. Hello, meet body girl. Here in the mirror. Got you no, give me no icky girl. Don't you dare. Get the stiffy. Remove your underwear.
Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss an upload and to see the final outcome of this project.